Alright guys, thanks for doing iCup.TV. You'll be your epic and awesome caster Fitz here. Now this replay comes to us from iCup Clan League, week number 3, Division A, series number 2 between Disturbed Minds and SAS. And competing for SAS, it will be sas.Draw spawning at the, I want to say, 7 o'clock position on Longinus, and then spawning in the top left, or at the, I guess, 11 o'clock you could say, or yeah, 11 o'clock, it will be Disturbed Minds Smoke. Now, I've seen Draw a couple times. I believe he's a B-rank player, if I can remember correctly. I think he's been somewhat active in Brood War tournaments, and I'm sorry I do not have the references. I'm sorry I do not have a co-caster to help out with that, but just the fact of the matter is that there is no one on at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday evening, at least in my time. So, this map is, I have casted this never, so Longinus is a very weird map to me. So looking at it, it's kind of the same way as, I want to say, Match Point, where your main is actually on the same level as your natural. Your natural's not too hard, but it's actually kind of weird, because it's actually, like, further, like, it's, like, backwards in a way. So, I don't know, I feel like a contain could happen, you know, somewhat moderately easier on this map, but, you know, whatever. But drop play is going to be very, very hard, as, it's going to be hard to get anything behind here, but this is going to be good for me to harass if that was to happen. But maybe drop play could happen. Reavers might be able to sneak in here, but it's going to be really hard to actually get anything back there. We'll see if the if that's going to be reliable. Cause you have a gaseous third or a mineral only, but that's really, really open. Keep in mind, and it's kind of like God's Garden, where like it's just kind of hard to take, you know, bases in this. I'm trying to find actually how you get off the space. Is this an island? No. It's just really hard to get up there. It's a really quirky looking map. But yeah, and then you have this center area up here. So I believe you could spawn in one of 3 places here, and I like to see how expansions come out. I've never played a map on this, but getting into both these players here. A Draw, it looks like he's going for standard. Probably going to be getting Cybercore, you know, moderately soon. Just, ooh, Manor Pylon coming out of Draw as well. So Smoke's just gonna, ooh, double Manor Pylon. I just want to make sure I get anything. Draw the one. And yeah, double Manor Pylon, I mean, in a PvP, when you're not getting as many minerals, I mean, that really does hurt you. And if Draw is at the B rank level, I mean, he probably knows what to do, what to work. But oddly enough, we're going to take a 2-gate coming out of Disturbed Minds Smoke here, and I guess just to deal with the pylon, but he's not going to have gas. Put the icing on the cake, he'd even go for gas steal if he'd like to, but I don't know, this is looking very, very... Zealots can be good. I've seen it work. I've seen a 3-gate timing push with... I've seen a 3-gate timing push. I remember, I think it was week 2 that happened, and it was kind of a quirky build, but it was like fast speed out of a 3-gate, which did a significant amount of damage here. But we're not even seeing the Cybercore, probably because of the 2-gate. But he does have, I believe he's still mining gas. Nope, he took them off. Smart move there, but well, he actually got a simulator with no gas, actually, so I don't actually know what that's up with. But I guess just to get the simulator if he ever needs to get gas, super fast. But Draw's gonna be just going here, harassing a little bit. It's 2 zealots and 1 zealot, but Draw's micro is looking pretty good. Double iron here, might be able to get 1 probe kill. Is that 1 probe kill? And you know, somehow he's been able to outmaneuver 4 zealots at this point in time, and he's bringing up his second one. But I wanted to point out though that at the same time, Draw's putting down a proxy gateway here, which could, you know, put Doomsday on Draw here. I mean, I wouldn't know who to say who's going to win this matchup, but I mean, I haven't seen much of Smoke, I don't think. But we'll see. He may be a famous player and whatnot. I'm going to actually try to watch more IPL and other foreigner tournaments and maybe even cast some more, but I just want to, because I want to familiarize myself with some of these players here, but at the same time, I'm gaming my own self. So, but shield battery, you don't really see that very often, but probably just to deal with the, I mean, due to the fact that Smoke has so many more zealots coming down to his base right now, and yeah, this is the best of going to 2-gate. I mean, he's even, and also keep in mind though that those 2 Manor Pylons may have done some damage from mining, but it means 2-gate, so it's not gonna affect that much because he's not, I don't know, it stalls mining for enough, but was it really worth it putting down 2 pylons? You know, at first I thought it may have, but I mean, he's putting down another one. And, you know, at the end, I really don't think it's actually being justifying right there. I mean, he's putting down 4 gateways, 4-gate zealot, And, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be tough. I mean, this is such a wide choke. There's no way he's going to be able to hold that off with Zealots, and the shield battery's too far away. He would probably have to put a pylon. It's probably the best way for him to do that, and put a Dragoon. But we'll see. He should be getting a couple Dragoons out right now, or not. I think he's really high in the gas count. He could even try to slip in. I mean, I feel like he could try to go Citadel really quick, and then try to get Templar Archives just to be the amount of gas he has. Because probably it's the only way he can actually justify spending that. And nope, going Robo, so it looks like we're gonna be seeing Reaver Harass coming up. And that could, I mean, due to the fact that I mean, we just see pretty much all in coming out of Smoke right now. It's gonna look kind of hard. He also, I mean, that's gonna be a lot of Zealots. It's like, so it's gonna be Zealot Micro here. Will it be very interesting? 2 shield batteries. We'll see if he's gonna be able to utilize that very, very effectively. I don't know the actually range on these things. I don't know how far they can go, but we shall see. Still no gas, and that Mander Pylon is still existing, and that's going to be very, very annoying right now. But here we go. Smoke's going to be going for it. Will it be enough? He has a nice little thing over here, but why would he want to engage in that little choke point when he can just go around? But keep in mind that he can't even get to the mineral line there. Very nice building placement or Sim City right here, and oh man, this is actually going to look kind of hard for, he's found like this sweet spot where the Zealots can't do anything. He doesn't have Dragoon. He's trying to take up to Robo-Tech. So we'll have enough. Here we go. Will Draw have enough to deal with it? He's trying to micro. You're putting down the shield batteries. Nice, you know, giving them all right there. Gonna be regenerating those shields, but just such a good concave coming out of Draw right now. And quite honestly, I don't really know how he's gonna be able to do it, but it looks like Draw's gonna be okay. And when I look at the concave, I meant Smoke had one. Actually, if I take that back, it's kind of hard to differentiate these colors. But yes, Smoke's actually in the lead right now. These shield batteries are going to be used right now. Will they be enough? Will there be enough though? I mean, keep in mind though, he's not losing these Zealots. He just has to keep going back and forth. But you know, just to keep in mind though, I mean, Draw's not getting the best positioning on these things. It's constantly to go back and forth. But it looks like finally just the regeneration of those shields, especially all these Zealots are weakened. So the micro is not going to work out too much right now. And yeah, he's going to be able to do that. And that's kind of how you get himself 4-gate, I guess, in PvP. Is exactly how he did it. Get double shield batteries. That's why they exist. And that's why they have them. To give the defender a chance, especially on a map like this. I mean, especially with the ramp gone. I mean, it's going to any aggression would favor the would be the from the aggressor, which would be Smoke. But there's a GG, and yeah, interesting game. It's hard to. This was pretty interesting PvP. The map itself, I could see why he 2-gate, just because when I'm thinking back, I mean, it's on the same plateau, same level of ground, so Zealot's gonna be able to go in there with willy-nilly. And a 2-gate's never bad. I mean, you can go gas into Fast Dragoon, or you can go into a 2-gate, which either way doesn't really matter. But they're both valid strategies. But I think I wanted to say somehow Draw is gonna be behind, in a way because of the double Mander Pylon. But what could I think the right position that Smoke should have done was probably just tech up. I mean, yes, get rid of the Mander Pylons, play defensively, because, I mean, think about it this way. I mean, we saw here somehow 200, 300 minerals and pylons didn't actually end up really making such a big difference in the end of the battle. So, I mean, maybe Smoke had like one more, mineral because one more zealot because he was losing that much time. So if he was to get those zealots in there, killing off the Mander Pylons beforehand, you know, potentially going Dragoon and scouting with an observer fast enough to see a Reaver drop potentially coming out, it might have looked completely different. But I mean, again, that's a very if statement right there, but it is something to ponder. So guys, that means that sas.Clan has won game 1 of series number 2. So we'll have to go see if Smoke can make a comeback, or this is just going to be a quick 2-0. Guys, thanks for watching iCup TV, and have a nice day. Peace.